Okay guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make an old rusty gear which pretty much looks exactly like this. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and create a new document, 900 pixels by 900 pixels, RGB color 8-bit, like this. You draw a shape which looks pretty much like this. Now you copy that shape, you can go to edit, free transform, you hold shift and you move it twice. Do this thing over and over again until the circle is complete. Like so. Last one, so free transform. There we go, we got a perfect circle. Now what you want to do is go ahead, create a new layer. Select your elliptical mark tool. Now choose a black color. And draw a huge circle. As big as your screen. Now fill it with black paint. You go deselect it. Add it, free transform. And you move it so it would be somewhere like this. Oh no. Just a bit more. Like this. Okay? Good enough. Now what you do is go ahead and just create a new folder. Select everything, drop it in that folder. Now you go image, layer, merge group, and then what you do is control select this layer. You go to select, modify, smooth 5. Okay. Delete this whole thing, select inverse, delete this whole thing, select inverse, delete this whole thing. Now you can go ahead, fill it back in. Or you know what, I'm just gonna make it more smooth. Select, modify, smooth, and 3 more. Okay, good enough. Awesome. So right after you do this, you go ahead, fill it with black paint or whatever you want. Now create a new layer. Draw a huge circle as big as your screen again. Fill it with black paint or any paint you want. Doesn't matter, the free transform. And drag the circle so it would be exactly on that path right there. Now just control select it. Oh, this is actually too big. Just gonna make it smaller. Oops, control. Edit, free transform. I will just like this and like this. Just a bit right there. Okay, good enough. And control select this layer. Yep, it's awesome. Now go back to the first layer, delete that part, and delete the second layer. So it looks like this. Control D. Right? Right after you do that, you go ahead, go to, just go select like a layer. Just Google search. Okay, you go to Google. You search rusty metal. Go to images. Go to just say medium images, and just scroll through whatever you want, just any texture you want. So I will just choose guess this would be good. Oh, it's too small. Say large images. Okay, I'll just choose this. Looks good. So now I drop it on there. It does not matter how. Just make sure the circle is somewhere where you can't see it. Put the layer on top, right? Now what you do is, I guess, just go select the first layer, control select the layer. Now go back to the second layer. You go ahead and select inverse, delete everything outside, control D, drop it on the first layer. So delete the black layer, you don't need it anymore. You got this awesome ring. Now what you do is go to Google or something and select, just search any background you want. I'll just say wood. So I will go ahead and select this type of wood. Select it in the background. Now what I do is I will just go to blending options. I go to drop shadow, and I guess it's a good drop shadow. Now I go to bevel and emboss, and I select depth to a lot more. Just play around with this. It doesn't really matter. Make sure you don't soften it. I guess something like this. And now what I want to do is just, I guess we're done actually. I'll just move this a bit. So this is what it should look like. I guess the circle was a little bit too big, but it doesn't matter. So this is my tutorial on how to make a rusty old gear. So thank you for watching. Please comment.